Welcome to Snap Fitness. This is Steele again, and I wanted to show you some of the cardio machines so you'd get a little more familiar with where we are. We're at the front door right now, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of machines. As you walk in, the machines are over to your right, and your cubbies are towards the back. As you already know, you've got some wipe down, some wipes, and some sprays over there to the left. You also have a scale that's over there to the left. And there's also some panic lanyards that are over there to the very left. If you ever get into a compromised situation and you need to have an emergency, you can always push one of these panic lanyards and that will notify 911 if there is an issue. So let me go ahead and show you a few of the machines. I'm going to show you the first machine that you see as you walk in over to the right towards the back. And this is the Octane machine. All of the Octanes operate pretty similar. So this is a walk-in machine. So what you do is you essentially walk into the machine, and when you walk in, I want you to look at the machine, and I want you to see the yellow adjustments. There's one that says tilt, and there's one that pulls up and down. Now, always remember that these generally, in our gyms, have some sort of a mechanism that pushes it up against gravity. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sit down, make sure that she's locked in place. When you do that, I want you to go ahead and be careful of your shin and your knee, but go ahead and extend your knee as far down as you need to where you're almost straight. If you find that you're not almost straight, and let's just say you want to extend it just a little bit, what you do is you put both feet back down, you reach down, and you go ahead and you lift up ever so slightly with the yellow. The first time might be a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's really very simple. You can literally do it with one finger. So now I've got ahead and I felt the click in. I want to go ahead and I want to adjust the tilt a little bit. There's a tilt that's right back here. Go ahead and put my back against it a little bit and I feel the tilt. Go ahead and adjust the tilt to where I feel comfortable. Put my feet on it. Get both my feet going. Put both my hands on and my feet. Go ahead and start working until you see the machine's lights coming on. Once you do that, the easiest thing to do is just hit the quick start button and get going. It's as simple as that. Adjust your feet to where you're comfortable. Use your arms to push and pull. Use your legs to push and pull. And then you can go ahead and adjust your resistance where your thumbs are. It's as simple as that. You can adjust your level of how much tension there is, but just by doing that alone. It's a pretty simple process. So that's how that works. I'll go ahead and when you do get off, make sure that the machine is stopped and you don't bump your knee or you bump your shin. So stop the machine first. Wait till it's all stopped. Keep your hands on the machine at all times, 2 hands. Remove yourself from the machine safely and get away from it just in case you don't want to bump your shin or you don't want to fall. I'm going to go ahead this time now and I'm going to show you the stair machine. And this is a matrix machine, it's a stair machine. It's important that you understand that when you get on this machine, it's hands and feet together. So when you get on the machine, it's 2 hands on, climb on, pull yourself up using your hands and keep your hands on the machine. Now the machine won't go anywhere until you step all the way up and you hit the go button. Once you hit the go button, the machine will start going. And once it starts going, then you'll be able to adjust the machine accordingly with the up and down button on the fingers. And it's as simple as that. Now, when you get off the machine, the key is going to be keeping both your hands on while you're climbing off. Keep both your hands on. Use your hands to step off the machine safely and then step away. The next machine I'm going to show you is the pre-core machine. And this machine is, you just need to be careful of your shins. That's the key to me whenever I look at this machine. So I'm going to put both hands on the machine as I would just about every other machine. I'm going to put a foot down. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't come back and smash me in the shin. And I'm going to solidify my hands. Get on the machine, get both feet on the machine, adjust both my hands to the hand holders, and I'm going to start moving with the machine. Once the machine starts to move, the lights will come on. Once they start to come on, then I can press this quick start button and then I can adjust the machine accordingly right here. I can adjust the angle of the step on the left side, and I can adjust the tension on the right side. But this is something that you should probably just play with the first time you use it, and just adjust it to where it feels better for you. There's a longer stride and a shorter stride. As you can see, it's a pretty short stride for me, so it is designed for shorter people and people who have a harder time as well. So this is not as difficult a machine as it looks. But when you do get done, make sure that the machine comes to a complete stop. You do put your hands on the hands, the blue sections right back on this part of the machine, the yellow on this one. And then when you step off, keep your hands on, come back, step away from the machine and not bump your shin. I'm going to go ahead and show you one more machine, that being the Cybex. I'm not going to show you the treadmill today because the treadmill is pretty self-explanatory. The treadmill machine is step on it, press the green button to go, and from there you just adjust the resistance. But this machine right here, the reason I'm going to show you is because I like this machine. I think it's a good machine for people to use, and I think that some of these machines look a little scarier than they actually are. The goal here is to put both hands on the machine like you would with all the rest, put your foot into one of them, make sure that you don't bump your shin. As you can see right here, it does come back far enough to bump my shin, so I do step back far enough to make sure that my shin isn't affected by the roll. And then I go ahead and I push my foot into the other foot holder. From there, I'll move my hands to the hand holders, and I'll start moving the machine accordingly. Once the machine beeps and it starts going, then I go ahead and I hit the quick start button, and the machine goes ahead and it starts. From that point on, there's a little button here to the right which says resistance, and you can adjust the resistance from like 15 to 100. There's also an incline button which adjusts you everything from, say, cross-country skiing to stair climbing. So this is a pretty good machine for all sorts of cross-training. When you do get off this machine, make sure it comes to a complete stop. Move your hands to the back of the machine and get your shin away from when it can come back, when it can hit you in the shin. And that's how you would use some of the machines, the cardio machines in our gym. There are others, but while you're here, try these, get to know them. Once you get to know them, get familiar with the rest. So hopefully that has been a little helpful for you. Thanks.